Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Stacey. Normally, I'm from Joe's Dairy Bar and Grill, and you can go subscribe to the Joe's Dairy Bar and Grill channel if you're a foodie, you love food, or you want to see how I'm the Chief Branding Officer of Joe's Dairy Bar and Grill. You can see how I create video content for them to sell products for them, like they're a products-based business, like many of my students are that their products might be jewelry, it might be makeup, it might be content, all sorts of stuff. Really super quickly though, make sure if you're new around here, you click the big red subscribe button, you click the bell notification, select all. I'm on day, let's make sure I'm right, 18 of my 365-day live stream orbit to the Stacey Storino YouTube channel, where this is for entrepreneurs to go so that they can learn how, while trying to achieve as best of work-life balance as they can, how to be multimedia and omni-channel with respect to their content marketing so that their products and services and marketing and sales can all actually be seen out there on the Internet of Things. Okay, so super quickly, this is how I go about, for both myself and my clients, how I go about repurposing content. Because as a busy entrepreneur mom, especially, you're juggling the house, spouse, kid, worship, pets, plants of it all, whatever W-2 side hustle you have, and then your own business. And you're like, okay, I'm lucky if I make one piece of content. How can I best repurpose that piece of content so that I actually can be multimedia in my approach and publish it in an omni-channel style, meaning I'm putting out different pieces of that content across a variety of platforms, not just any old platforms. Make sure they're the ones that are important to your niche. They may or may not be the ones you like, but you're selling to them. You're not selling to yourself. So you have to go where the niche is. So presuming you know what platforms are important for your niche, pitch, product, and sitch, this is what I would do to leverage all the different SEO or search engine optimizations out there. Because when you leverage SEO properly, you get better reach on Google, you get better reach on YouTube, and you also get better reach on hashtag-based search engines, meaning Instagram, Twitter, and increasingly so TikTok. Okay. So first, I would create a YouTube video. If it were me, and this is what I literally do on my Bar and all on my 101 company channel, also on YouTube. So I make a video with my iPhone, nothing special. I do have a lighting setup in the background, but you don't necessarily need it. Natural light is fine. I will create a transcript for my pre-produced stuff. Pre-produced videos will be coming here in November 2019 on top of my daily live stream. So I will use a teleprompter app to feed in the scripts for, and I'll shoot the video. I usually can do it in one take if I've rehearsed the script once or twice before loading it into my teleprompter app. Now I've shot the video. I can put that on YouTube. And in the meantime, I can copy and paste from the script from the teleprompter app into a blog post that's on my website. Now, Google has duplicate content. Just copy and run on and say, now I have a blog post, or I'll put in some still images to go with it, my products or representations of my services or whatever it is that you're selling as an entrepreneur mom. My connection is unstable. All right, well, I'm going to keep going. Okay, my connection was unstable for a minute. Welcome to upstate New York. Okay, so you take that script, you copy and paste the guts of the script in the teleprompter app into a blog post off your, I'm going to guess, WordPress-backed website. That's your blog. But Google hates duplicate content, so you do have to add additional content to it. You do want your blog posts to be nowadays about approximately 2,500 words. So your YouTube-based teleprompter app script can give you a lot of that, but it probably won't give you all of that, I would guess. So add in extra tips, tricks, resources, action items, whatever's appropriate. More descriptions of like your jewelry, your makeup, or any other handmade product items that you're selling can give somebody. Okay, let's see. The connection is unstable. I do apologize. So let me finish up really, really fast. Okay, so you now have your YouTube video. You then have the blog post. You try to get at least 2,500 words in the blog post. Why? Google likes longer blog posts. Hey, hi, Transformational Healing by Donna. What's going on? So I have to be quick because we've lost power and internet connection so much with the nor'easter that struck. I apologize. So it's not normally like this. So you now have the YouTube video, you now have the blog post. Ooh, extra points for embedding your YouTube video in the corresponding blog post, right? That's different enough from the script and the teleprompter app so that Google won't punish you and you're making the most video. In fact, Google will give you bonus reach for putting in a YouTube video, embedding that in the blog post. Google and YouTube are both sister companies that are owned by an umbrella company called Alphabet. Google used to own YouTube, but it's different now. All right, I'm a lawyer, so what can I say? I know these things. So then the next thing I would do is, whatever like thumbnail you created for your YouTube video, you could resize it and you could use it as a social media post that is giving out word to anybody following you on the important platforms for your niche. Is it Instagram? Is it Facebook? Let's just pretend those two are really important to your people. So you're going to put out a blog post and you're going to let people know in the first line of your post the benefit that they get from visiting your blog post. If you just say, hey, I have a blog post out there, I don't know, some people are super fans might love it, but a lot of people are like, I'm so busy, I need a little more. What's the benefit? What will I learn? How will this educate me? How will it entertain me? How will it give me tips or tricks? Like put that in a tweetable and definitely get that at least in the first line of your micro blog post for your, letting people know about your YouTube video. And hey, you even have a blog post. I would send them to the blog post if I had to pick just one link, say on Facebook. Instagram, you're just going to get the link in bio. But you could drive them to your YouTube channel on Instagram. Just give them the name of the YouTube channel. They'll go there. You could also, if you're using something like Linktree or Milkshake, then you could just go link in bio and then you can get multiple links that way. That's a whole nother video for a whole nother day. So we covered a video on YouTube. So now we're leveraging YouTube SEO. The blog post on Google, we're leveraging Google SEO, obviously. And then if you take the audio out of the video, you can turn that into a podcast in like 5 minutes. It's so easy. And then you can, if you've optimized that particular podcast episode good for search, then you can leverage what is now, over the last few months, a real thing, which is Google Podcast SEO. And Google is giving a lot of preference to both video and podcasts. And since its podcast SEO is so new, you actually want to try to have a podcast. And if you take the audio out of your video, do a little bit of editing to get out YouTube-esque calls to action, and then otherwise put it into a template for your podcast with an intro and outro. You've got a blog post, right? And then you've got something to talk about on the social media channels. You could just use and resize whatever thumbnail you used for your YouTube video, right? You could just create a quick graphic that would correspond with the YouTube video and the blog post. And on Facebook, you could put more than one link. So I'd put a link, first comment down below. Don't put the link in the post itself. You won't get as good reach on Facebook anymore. But you could put a link in the first comment down below for the post, talking about your blog post and your YouTube video. and you could put a link to the blog post, and you could put another link to the YouTube video if you like. On Instagram, Twitter, and TikTok, the keywords that you optimized for to get good reach in your blog and good reach for your podcast, and on YouTube, good reach on YouTube, you're basically throwing a pound sign in front of those tight word or words that you're trying to optimize for in search on Google and YouTube. And boom, you've got hashtags that will increase the organic reach to one or more pieces of your material if you're using hashtags on Instagram, on Twitter, and increasingly important, TikTok. So that's how I make one piece of content. I shatter it out, go multimedia, and then I also can publish it across multiple platforms to be omni-channel. You can also take a good tip or trick or some sort of tweetable, and you could put it on your YouTube. It's very doable. You just have to have the system in place to do it. And as a busy entrepreneur mom, we're going to go back and unpack over the 365-day live stream orbit how you can do this. And you might have to do it one baby step at a time. A journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. So hopefully this was a good step for you today in your journey of being an increasingly effective entrepreneur mom. So again, if you liked this video, please give it a thumbs up. Click the big red subscribe button if you haven't already. Click the bell notification and select all. And if you really like this content, share it out too. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye. There we go.